A defendant's confession is inadmissible at trial if it's the result of police coercion. How do we determine whether a confession is voluntary or coerced? Sometimes it's obvious. For example, a confession is deemed to be coerced if it results from physical violence. However, as we learn in Lynumn v. Illinois, without physical violence, the inquiry becomes highly fact-specific. 3 Chicago police officers arrested James Zeno, a convicted felon, for unlawful possession of marijuana. The officers told Zeno they'd go easy on him if he set somebody up for them. In compliance with the officers' request, Zeno called Beatrice Lynumn and told her he was coming to visit her. The officers accompanied Zeno to Lynumm's apartment building and waited downstairs while Zeno went to Lynumm's third-floor apartment. Several minutes later, Zeno returned with a package of marijuana. The officers took the marijuana and instructed Zeno to call Lynumm's apartment and tell her he left his glasses there. When Lynumn walked into the hallway to talk to Zeno, one of the officers seized her and told her she was under arrest for selling marijuana. The officers, accompanied by Zeno, then took Lynumn back into her apartment where the 4 men surrounded her. Lynumn initially denied selling marijuana to Zeno, insisting that he visited her to repay a loan. The officers urged Lynumn to confess, telling her that if she did, they'd recommend leniency. They also told Lynumn that if she refused to confess, she could be sentenced to 10 years in prison, she'd lose her welfare benefits, and her 2 small children would be taken away from her. Lynumn, who had no experience with the criminal justice system, believed that the officers had the power to decide her fate. To avoid losing her children, Lynumn confessed and was tried for unlawful possession and sale of marijuana. At trial, Lynumn recanted her confession, arguing that it should be suppressed from evidence because it was coerced. The trial court found that Lynumm's confession was admissible, and she was convicted. The Illinois Supreme Court affirmed the conviction, and the United States Supreme Court granted cert.